Idaho Nampa Mission was formed in July 2013. So it takes in, it goes down to Kuna and goes up to McCall and then over into Oregon to John Day and LeGrand, and then down to the border of Oregon to Idaho. And then I think that the church membership in Idaho outweighed not the church membership. In a lot of my areas, there was a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses and Nazarene schools, and they were just the Idaho people are just so nice. Like, everyone is so nice. You knock on their door, and even if they don't want to hear the message, they'll be nice to you. They'll offer you water. They'll offer you your bathroom if you need one. It's like a secret place where no one knows about all these really nice people are. The ward sizes vary. I served in 4 areas. I served in 2 small towns and then 2 bigger towns. Nampa had about 80,000 people, and the ward sizes were pretty normal compared to Utah. And then I served in a city called Parma, and they had about 1,700 people. And that was different because I'm not used to a small farm town. And I love the people there. That's where I got to know the most people. And they're all so nice. But it was funny because a lot of people would ask me how many wards or stakes were in Utah. And usually we would cover, because in Parma we covered the whole city. That was just one stake. And it was so weird because in Utah, a whole stake is such a little, it's like 8 blocks. I don't know. So it was so different, and it was cool to talk to the members about the differences about that. In the Nampa Mission, we don't have any temples, but it's right by the Boise Mission, which has the Boise Temple, and they're building the Meridian Temple right now. And so they're going to have 2 temples. But we were able to go at our halfway mark, and when we went home, and then also if one of our converts was going through the temple, we were allowed to go with them. I think we worked with a lot of members, building their trust. We would work with investigators and a lot of less active members. It depended on the area, but we did a lot of retention work, just trying to keep members active and helping them make friendships in the wards, and doing a lot of activities with the youth because they're more excited, and I feel like they have more of a desire to share the gospel, and it's easier because they have all those friends and influences around them. In the mission field, we have English missionaries and we have Spanish missionaries, and at one time it was kind of split, the Spanish zones and the English zones, but when our mission kind of developed, I guess, we changed that and kind of merged them together. And I like that a lot better because we were able to interact with the Spanish missionaries and refer people their way, and we would understand, I don't know, kind of their missionary work. And it's a little bit different, but it's all the same wherever you go, trying to teach the gospel to people who they don't know. And I think it was good that they merged that because I felt more unified as missionaries, and we were able to help each other out. So I served in the Idaho Nampa Mission from I went into the MTC December 2013, and then my first area was Middleton, and then I served in Nampa, and then I served in Parma, and then my last area was Caldwell. And I came home in July of 2015, and I loved all my areas, and I had, I think, 13 companions. So that was cool to kind of get a feel for living with different people and learning how to live with different people. The mission is the southern part of Idaho. on the west side. So if you think of where Boise is, just everything west of that, and then up to the Oregon border that way.